So just sitting as we usually do. Entwine your fingers, palms facing towards your knee. And slowly chin to throat. And gently tucking your chin in, chin to throat. Around your shoulders in front, forehead. Down towards the floor. Nose tucking in towards your chest. Chin deep at your throat. Around the back. Push that little lower back out. You can keep your belly relaxed or drop it in. And inhaling, lift your chest forward and up. Raise your head up towards the sky. Drop your head back. Breath. Breathing in, rolling your eyes up into your forehead. And breathing out, rounding your back, rounding your shoulders. Inhaling, spread your knees, lift your toes up. Open through the chest. Breathe out, round. Breathing in, spread your knees a little more, lift your chin up, chest. Bring your arms up, overhead, stretching, tall. Left heel of the palm pushes up, right heel of the palm pushes up. Left and right and left and right. Bring your arms overhead, fingers still interlaced, palms still facing up, and leaning back. So you can keep your heels against the board, of course. Arching your back, open through the chest. A few breaths here. Together, keep the fingers folded in, get your arms together, goes together, and drop the hands forward. Keep those fingers tucked in. Good stretch for those arthritic fingers. Keep going and bring it up under your chin. Press your head back, arching your back. Your hands right under your chin and lift those elbows up if you can. You won't go too far, just trying to stretch into the shoulders, into the back. And go forward. Bring your arms out in front. Bring your arms wide behind your back. Slowly roll onto the wall. Rolling, just resting. Gently tilt back. Keep the elbows against the wall, top of your head to the floor. Walk your feet in closer so that you can get your head down as deep as possible. Just the first stretch, you don't necessarily want to go back all the way. Come back in line with the knees. Bring your hands under your head and roll your hips. Roll into your shoulders, shoulders and hips. Roll the ball. Excuse me. And bring your arms in line with your shoulders. Stretch them out all the way back, like what you were doing when I came in here. Not quite flying, feet on the floor. Stretch your arms overhead, thumbs hooked together. Reach back. And slowly bring them up towards the sky and release. Sit in front of the wall. Spread your knees. Feet closer together, or even touching. And just spreading the knees. Hands behind your head, twisting to the right. Left elbow against the right knee. And twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. And back to center. Lean back all the way, not all the way, with your back is resting against the wall, hips are on the floor, just reclining against the wall, hands behind your head, fingers interlaced, just resting, quiet, nothing, mouth relaxed. Back up, use your core and twist over to the left. More. So a little more. And raise your arms up overhead, interlace those fingers. Stretch them out, stretch out your legs. Ah. And flex your feet and point your toes. And flex your feet and turn your toes out. Spread your feet a little wider so you can touch your toes as you turn them in. And release. Sitting up against the wall, hands on the floor, so that the wall doesn't escape. Chin to throat, chin to sky. Exhale, chin to the left edge of the shoulder. Chin up to the left, face forward, chin to throat, chin to sky. Lift and turn to the right. Gently rolling your head. Ah. Go the other way. Sit straight. Grab the ball behind your back. Spread the legs. Hands on either side. Slowly fold forward, lifting down. And toes in position. Come down deeper. Legs wider, wider. Go down as deep as you can. Try and keep the spine flat, not rounding. And slowly come back up. Your hands together, like the bhavana. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. And safe space. May baby. May baby. May baby free of suffering. And wholesome. And your arms up overhead, and to the right, and to the left, and to the left, and to the left. Sit up tall, sit up straight. Ah, more, a little deeper, a little faster. And slowing it down a little at a time. Till you push over to one side and hold, lift up and lean back. And forward, twist again, fast. Arms going up higher and higher. Coming back again. Slow it down. Twisting to the right. A little higher, a little higher. Push till you feel it in the back. Push towards the right till you feel it in the left side back. And stretch it up. And lean back to the right, twist. Chest over your thighs, lean back. And breathing out. Release, hands on the floor. And just stretch forward all the way. Slowly come back up. Right. 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 Patient. Elbows on the mat. Tucking the fingers under, hook the thumbs together, and I'm going to lift my hips up and just hold. So point the toes down, lifting your hips and holding. Won't go too high, just a little, just a little. Point the toes down. You can use your fists to keep your hips lifted. Place your fists on end so that you're supporting that lower back, right where the kidneys are. Point the toes down and lift higher. Once you've got your hands, fists under your hips, then you can lift a little higher. Keep those elbows tucked under, lift a little higher. Squeeze down towards the mat and lift a little higher, holding. Upward plank so that we begin to feel the core. Ujjayi breathing. The toes start to feel tense, flex them. Don't sit on them, you're trying to stay elevated. So you're not sitting on your fists, but you're using them for support as they need. Lift, hold. That's just half a minute. Want to do another half a minute, holding. Ten seconds more. And release. Lie back, tilt your head back, and rest, knees bent. So I can tuck my shoulders under, roll your head from side to side. Turn your head to the right, drop your knees a little to the left. Don't have to go all the way, just a little bit, so you can feel it. Maybe drop a little bit more with the knees. Continue down if you can. Yeah, come back to center. Rest a moment. And then go the other way. Turn your head all the way. Get comfortable. And start dropping the knees. If you can, make sure your head is comfortable. Turn to the opposite side. And slowly coming back up. Hands behind your head, bending your knees. Toes turned up, roll your knees in a circle. The other way. Toes turned up, spread the toes wide. And raise the knees, raise the feet up a little higher so they are about higher than your knees are. Just holding. So they're suspended, not quite at a 45-degree angle, but a little less than that. Bring your elbows around your ears. fingers interlaced behind your head. Take a big breath. And breathing out, rounding your back in towards your knees. A little higher. Come a little higher. Come a little higher. Hold it there. Raise those legs up at about 45. And come back up again. A little closer. A little closer. A little closer. Hold it there. 75. Hold and hold. You feeling it yet?
Of course.
Good. And come up a little bit higher. You need to keep your back pressed to the mat if you can. Don't round your back. Hold it up there, hold it there. Straighten the legs up to the sky. Toes turned in towards your face. And come back up again. Take your time. A little higher. And a little higher. And a little higher. Elbows to knees. And slow and smooth. Drop back to the floor. Keep the legs up. Got my legs up in the air. Arms by my side. Turn my palms up. I'm trying to kind of rest in this rested position with the legs all the way up. Arms by your side, sort of away from your body. Palms facing up. Point your toes, hold it there. Then bring your hands under your back, and we'll do that back bend, bringing your, the inversion, bringing your feet overhead. Bring it in line with your hips and hold. Supporting your hips. A little deeper. Bend your knees to your forehead. And bring that back all the way if you can to the floor. You come back, releasing, supporting your hips. Hands under your head, knees bent. Put your spine into the mat and rest. Gently drop your knees over to the right. Left knee at the right heel. And back up on the other side. Time. Repeat. Your back pressed to the floor as much as you can the whole time. Up and go the other way. Back to center. And your favorite pose. Windshield wipers. And bend your knees. Raise your feet up so that they're in line with the mat. Bring your elbows to your knees. Turn your palms up into blissful child pose. Holding the baby up between your hands, feet and hands turned up, knees elbows touching. And slowly release. Grab your ankles or sit on your fingertips. Sit your toes at the heels of your fingertips. Tuck your shoulders under. Lift the hips up and hold. Ujjayi breathing, hips and hold. Not supporting your hips this time, just keeping your hands down by your side, shoulders tucked under. Paying attention to those hips, don't let them sag. And slowly releasing. We'll come to your hands and knees. Take a moment to rest. And then move on to your right side sit up. Stepping on your toes, rolling on your toes, rolling your hips. And toes, hips, and shoulders. Move the other way. Heel to your bottom. Press forward. Feel that through the legs, thighs. Step on your toes, pull back into your heels. Feel it through your arms. Stretch those arms out further so you're fully extended. Forehead to the mat. Come back onto your hands again. Bring those heels in towards your bottom. Drop your belly onto your back. Chin up, chest up. Time. Round your back, pull back into your heels. And put your back towards the mats. Into bottom, chin up, chest up. And release. Chest to the mat. Forehead to the mat. Round your back, pull back. Drag your chest along the floor. Forwards, round your back, go back into your heels. And one more time. Round your back. Chest to the mat, dropping forward. Roll it back, dragging along the floor into your heels. Round your back, straighten up, take a big breath. And pull it out. Forward, hold it, and stretch it out. Stay suspended. One fist over the other, resting your forehead. Keep stretching that leg out behind you. Feel it all the way till you are really stretching into the hips, into the butt muscles. And then just gently stretch over to the left in line with that extended leg. Just stretching. You can keep your arms side by side or one hand on top of the other, resting on your shoulder or upper arm, and stretch it out. And your side body are resting on the mat. And slowly Open the chest up towards the sky, bring the right arm to the sky, and roll the arm in a circle. Fingertips pointed, straight arms, just working the arm. Feel it into the chest as you're rolling those arms around one arm. Turn your hand up to the sky. Make a fist open wide. Make a fist open wide. Thumb on the inside, open wide. Thumb on the outside, open wide. And then roll the wrist in a circle. Roll the forearm. Roll into the shoulders. Relax the shoulders for a moment. Relax the arm for a moment. Careful not to strain that upper arm. Bring your hand behind your back and tuck it into the opposite thigh or into the waist. And then it won't go to the thigh, it'll go to the waist. And then slowly opening up your chest. Rolling onto your back. Bring that left arm overhead. Stretch that left leg straight down to the floor. And release. And come back onto your mats. Onto all fours. On all fours, bringing your left elbow to your right knee, drop, squeeze, turn your head to the left. Straighten up that left arm, right elbow to the left knee, twist, chin to shoulder. Shoulder. Here I'm not turning my head, I'm just bringing my chin to that bent elbow. Other arm. And straighten them up. Elbow to the knee. Turn your head to the opposite side if you can. Turn your head up as much as you can. Release. Go the other way. Turn your head to the other side. Release. Open the breath and blow it out. Look back onto your heels and lift your heels close to your bottom. Walk those hands out in front. Drop chest to the mat, elbows to the mat. Lift up chin and chest, take a breath. Breathe out, round your back. Breathing in, chin goes up. Round your back. Cat and cow down there, chest close to the mat, chin up. And release. Take a deep breath. And release the feet to the floor. Other leg folds. And you don't have to do the same thing, same exact thing as you did on the other side, whatever feels like it's giving you a good stretch. Stretch the other leg out behind you, keep pushing the straight leg deeper and deeper and deeper. Toes are turned out, tight butt, long leg, and straighten your arm out in front. Same side hand, same side arm, lengthen. And then drop into your right shoulder. Straighten out the right arm, bring the left arm on top. Draw that leg out where it needs to go to be in a straight line. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Rolling back almost onto your back, but not quite. Just keep stretch, keep pulling the arm, the raised arm back that you're resting on so that your head has a place to sit. Opening it up, opening it up, opening it up, take a big breath. Just hold it. And then start rolling that left shoulder back towards the mat without rotating the hip so that the legs stay, the extended leg stays where it was. Slowly rolling on to your back here. Open the chest up. Ah, long pause. Continue to feel it along that whole exact side of the body. So the left knee laterals that you will feel it on, and everything that's associated with that line. Into the hips, open the chest. And then roll back onto your resting arm and lift that left arm to the sky. And hold up the sky, pressing the heel of the palm up, stretching. The fist, thumb on the outside, squeeze. Open, thumb on the inside and squeeze. Open and open and close and open and close and open and close. And then roll the wrist in a circle. Going the other way. Spread the fingers. Bring them directly overhead. Up again. Bring them towards your hips. Bring them up. And circle the arms. Careful. Keep your fingers spread, fingers touching. Fist, whatever feels good. Slowly rolling upwards towards the ceiling. Then going the other way. And then open up your back, keeping your arms extended, rolling on so that the hip is still raised, but your upper body is flat on the mat. Gently drop your head towards the left, towards the straight leg. My arms are extended overhead, but they're not tight. They're kind of relaxed, extended. And slowly turn your head back to the other side. Keep that leg strong and long holding. And release. Just resting. Bring the left knee forward and raise the left knee up towards the sky. Keep the leg in the heel in line with your hips. And raise the leg a little higher. And lift the leg a little higher, keeping it at a sort of bent at a 90-degree angle or bent even deeper than that. Just holding, suspending, just going to hold it there for a bit. You don't have to worry about the feet here. You can flex the foot if you like. You're just going to hold it there for a bit. Move it a little higher, hold. Raise it a little higher, hold. I'm still holding.
So am I.
Being okay?
Yeah.
And release. Oh, just resting.
Was that hard for you?
Not really. To the other side, same thing. Stretch it up a little higher. My daughter was in town from last Monday night through yesterday. She left
Nice.
it this morning. It was so great. I get to see her so rarely and for such short periods.
What'd you guys do?
Oh, all kinds of random things. She helped me a lot at home with a lot of things that I needed help with. And then we went, what did we do? We went shopping. The best fun thing she had was last evening. We went to the thrift store. She was so delighted. She says, "I haven't seen a thrift store like this." We just happened to go by, and I said, "Do you want to check it out?" Because I got this little tricycle, sort of a rota and very nice little tricycle for putting in the yard, and you set a planter in it, and I have this new bird from Wild Birds Unlimited, that freestanding thing for to put further up in my yard so that the big birds can come and feed. And so I needed a water source beside it. So I found this tricycle thing, and it's beautiful. It lets the grass grow through it, and it's not heavy duty, and it's this nice one. So then we had to find a pot that would fit into it. And we found just the perfect pot at thrift store, of course. And it's like a cooking mixer pot. It's beautiful, and it fits exactly right there. So this was right almost to at closing time. We walked in. She found so many things she loves, and she had to try them out because she didn't want to carry them all the way to Portland and not have them be of any use. So we were probably the last people to check out. But it was a lot of fun. That was the funnest thing, as far as she was concerned. She was just delighted with it. What did we do? We walked around, we ate a lot, we took the dogs for their various walks in different parts of the area. Things like that, not so much, just nice things. I bet I'm forgetting many other things, but it was good. And release that knee. Oh, dear.
And that was at least 10 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel good already?
Yeah.
I have to play with that for a while before I can get my ankles. How are you doing?
I'm getting close.
Yeah. Even just reaching for it is good. Good stretch for the arms, good stretch for the legs, holding. And then rocking. And release. Spreading your knees. Drop back into your heels. And what would you like to do?
Some breathing.
Okay. Get our socks. Yeah, tall and straight. I have my legs extended, but you can sit with your legs crossed. Sit back on your heels, however you like. I'm breathing in from below. Breathing in from below means I'm just basically opening up my roots and sucking in an energy. I'm not calling it a breath. Cleansing energy from below. And then as it comes up, you start tightening the root muscles so that it locks it. Then you're going to breathe in through the nose, eyes rolling up, breathing through the nose, bringing it back to your chest, filling your chest. So the two actually meet from below and from above, right here below the rib cage. I'm going to hold it there. And because I brought the breath up first from below, I will release that first and then release my chest, releasing the exhalation. Yes? The next time,
Yep.
I'll breathe in from above, breathe in from below, hold, release the breath, release. That's one set. Can we do about 4 sets of these? Don't forget the locks. Apana, prana, apana, samana. The same, bringing it into balance. So, yeah, I do different things in different classes. Some things I'll repeat, some things I may never repeat, some things I may repeat on occasion. So it just depends who's there. So it could be lucky or unlucky enough that you get the same thing every time. So I always ask what you'd like to do, so that you can, try and better it. If you have any questions, sometimes you think you're doing it right, but you may not be, and so on. Just
Let's do eagle.
want to stand up.
I like doing that lying down better.
Okay.
I can do it better lying down.
Wrap the thigh. So you're bringing not only the foot or the foreleg across, but you bring it all the way across as far as you can. So your hip comes off the mat and you're bringing your thigh across the other thigh as high as you can go. That gives you the ability to wrap your toes around into the inside of the ankle of the other side. And then wherever you're at, lie back, bring your left elbow up, wrap your hand around, arm around, bring your elbow under your elbow to belly button, twist under your chin, and slowly pull in. Hold. And please bring your arms overhead. Stretch it out. Release. Other knee comes up. Wrap your toes around the ankle. Right ankle comes up. Wrapping your arm around. Elbow to knee. And the legs crossed. I'll keep your leg dangling over the other thigh. Rest it with your hands under your head. Straighten it up towards the sky. Roll the leg in a circle. Toes in towards your nose, straighten up the leg, hold, reach for the toes, forehead to the knee, reach forehead to the knee, raise the other leg up and hold. Get your forehead all the way up, your knee all the way in. Leg straight. Holding. The other leg strong and long, feel it in the core on the left side. Through the leg. Please lie back, rest. Left leg goes up. Lower leg in the circle. Wider. Go the other way. Bring the leg in towards your face. Big release behind your head, slowly coming up. Coming closer. Forward to the knee. Forward to the knee. Forward towards the knee. Elbows to knee. Hold. Raise the other leg. Hold. The other leg is not all the way up, it's just off the right leg up now, about, well, 30 degrees holding. Oh. We drop back, your head, but otherwise keep the leg up. Slowly bring that leg up a little higher. 45, forehead to the knee. Forehead to the knee. A little higher. Oh, holding. And all the way up. Both legs are up. Holding. And forehead to the knee and hold. And release. Ah. Rub your tummy, nice and warm, circles. Make a fist, stick it under you, right at the knuckles into the kidney area, rocking from side to side, round and round, and down. Bring it under the arch of the back. Find different spots. Inwards towards the spine or outwards towards the outer back. And release. Fully coming back up. Stretching through it as you come up. And hissing it out. Feel the breath coming back up. And a sigh. Join your hands. Ahead. Om Shanti. 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 Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you.